What does it mean to attend an HBCU? What does it mean to have Aggie pride? Is it the diversity of cultures, the difference in backgrounds, all coming together on one campus? From athletes to sorors, from the marching band to Greek nights, every corner filled with purpose and tradition. A campus built on a foundation of doing, for change, for inspiration. Generations before us and generations to come, all finding a home at the largest HBCU in the nation. Here, you don't walk alone. You fail together, you cry together, you laugh together, and you succeed together. From campaign seasons to packed basketball games echoing chants, it's more than a place. It's a welcome, a desire, a drive to be better, surrounded by people who look like you, who understand you, who push you. This is more than a school. This is Aggie Land. This is Aggie Pride.
Can I get an Aggie Pride? Aggie Pride!
Founded in 1891, North Carolina A&T was originally called the Agricultural and Mechanical College for the Colored Race. It was a college founded essentially for people like me and you, whoever's watching this. It essentially required southern states that had segregated education systems to either create schools for black children or admit black students into colleges, which they weren't going to do. That's why the also famous 1891 was created, and that's why a lot of people have it in their bios. For this first part, I just wanted to speak about your why. The school was founded for black students to find an education, for black students to be able to fit in the world, and to be able to find their own place and their own purpose. And so I went on North Carolina A&T and I posed the question, why did you choose North Carolina A&T? Or what does Aggie Pride mean to you?
Hello everybody, I'm Sainia Hanberry, a chemical engineering student here at NCAT.
Guys, my name is Rakaya. I'm a second year nursing student from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Hi, my name is Jade Hayward. I'm a sophomore nursing student.
My name is Jackson McCoy, sophomore supply chain management student.
Hi, my name is Corinne Mathis and I'm a sophomore African American English major.
My name is Sydney LeGrand. I'm a sophomore business supply chain management student.
Hi, my name is Imani Gordon. I'm currently a second year finance major from Atlanta, Georgia.
My name is Terrence Green. My major electronics technology.
Hey, my name is Josias. I am a psychology major and marketing minor at North Carolina A&T.
My name is Shay and I am studying food and nutritional science.
Hi, I'm Josiah Shepard. I'm a February 1 scholar here at the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
My name is James Quarles. I'm a second year computer graphics technology student from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Howdy y'all, my name is Ahmad Sanders. I am a liberal studies major with the concentration on applied thought.
Hi, my name is Cam. I am a senior professional English major.
My name is Isaiah Parker. I'm a freshman here at North Carolina A&T and my major is political science.
To me personally, Aggie Pride is the belief that going to an HBCU will not only prepare me better for the outside world, but that I'm proud to attend North Carolina A&T. I'm proud to go to the #1 HBCU in the nation. I chose North Carolina A&T because I wanted to be surrounded by students that look like me, that understand kind of where I've come from. I've had so many conversations with different students where it was so enlightening and eye-opening that they kind of felt what I felt. They've been through some of the things I've been through, and it felt good to know that when we all succeeded, it was black pride and black joy in just attending an HBCU, whether it be Howard or Xavier or NCAT. It's joy in understanding that your history and your roots led you all here.
Aggie Pride means to me not only the A&T 4 did, but the legacy that comes behind NCAT. I didn't realize how strong my appreciation for NCAT was until I had to go through an event where I had to be away from home. NCAT is home.
I chose to come to A&T because first I came from a high school, a very predominantly white high school, so just me getting out of that environment and coming to the largest HBCU was something that was very important to me. I just wanted to be surrounded by more people that look like me.
I chose A&T because the minute I came here, it felt like home, and I always wanted to find a place where I could be myself and just truly express myself.
I chose NCAT because I wanted to not only enjoy the culture, but also be around like-minded individuals that not only look like me, but also have the same inspirations and goals as me.
I chose NCAT because I always loved a different world growing up. It inspired me to go to an HBCU. My aunts and uncles all went to HBCUs, so this was one of my first few options, and after I toured here, I was just like, this seems like home.
And I chose A&T because I come from a legacy of Aggies, and nothing but greatness comes out of my family, and I strive to be like the people who raised me, taught me the things that I know. I chose NCAT because when I first visited NCAT, it honestly felt like home, not in a very cliche way, but everyone around me just honestly made it feel like I was included. I felt like everyone cared for me, whatever I pursued with my passion, that everyone was going to be there for me, and that they were going to ensure that after college I made it to the best possible position and, high success.
To me, Aggie pride is just the drive to work and the drive to be successful, because here we know Aggies do.
I chose A&T because I'm from Florida and FAMU was too close, so I wanted to experience some new things and see some new places. I'm loving A&T right now, and I think I made the right choice.
What does Aggie pride mean to me? It means to strive for excellence.
NCAT was one of my top schools, honestly. I was looking for places that had journalism and as one of their focuses, and NCAT came to me as one of the top schools that was still in-state for me. I felt a sense of community and that pride, the Aggie pride as most call it.
Aggie pride is really showing your school spirit on or off campus for real. I feel like when it comes to Aggie pride, it's more so showing up for your school events, but also keeping the school spirit outside to others, whether it's alumni.
To keep it real, NCAT chose me. NCAT is a place where it gives you what you need, not what you want. It's what you make out of it. And it's a very magical place for Black people looking to explore and to thrive and open up their mind.
And for me, Aggie pride means just being proud of, your commitment to excellence, but then also your people and what they represent, and also proud of your own history. I think A&T just represents the resilience of Black people, and so I feel like Aggie pride just celebrates all of that.
I would say Aggie pride means friendship, family. I would say the reason that I chose this school because I knew I wanted to go to an HBCU. And I knew that I wanted to be surrounded by my people, especially because my mom, she's Puerto Rican, so I didn't really get to experience Black culture for real. But when I came here, I knew that this school was gonna be for me. So this was 100% a good choice, and I recommend anybody to go here.
I chose NCAT because I love the diversity, and it was close to home. Staying close with my family, and I just really enjoyed the campus. I enjoyed the community around the campus.
I chose NCAT because it was a college my aunt went to, and I really liked the campus. I would always come on tour with my aunt, and the campus was really nice, and then I would see all the events she would post, and she made the school sound really good. I also really want to go to HBCU, and NCAT happened to be the best HBCU I saw that I really liked.
The reason I chose NCAT was because I went to a predominantly white high school, and one of my biggest goals when looking for a college or anything else to go to was to be around people that look like me. And I just wanted to be around a whole bunch of folk that, share the same ideologies, that, share the same skin tone, so I could be more of a my hive mind community, just to feel a little bit more safe and be around my folk.
Aggie pride to me is scoring for or striving for excellence, no matter anything that you do, always striving for excellence. And then I chose NC-A&T to be surrounded by like-minded people who will support me and always uplift me no matter what I go through.
I chose A&T, North Carolina A&T State University. I came here in 2019 to do a tour with a group from back home, and I think it was the middle of Aggie Fest, and I just saw all of the beautiful Black people. They were out here, they were communing, kind of like today. It's just to see educated, motivated Black people was inspiring to me, and the culture just kind of looked amazing. I definitely knew that I wanted to come here, and then of course as I got later on in my high school career, I kind of knew that I wanted to do engineering, and come to find out that A&T had one of the best engineering programs among HBCUs, so I knew that it kind of sealed the deal for me.
So basically for me, it's more being proud of being a Black student, or just being a
black person. It's just so many different things on campus and how like it all just comes together, how involved people are and the creativity like you see around. It allows you to be like more comfortable to be yourself and also like kind of find yourself in a way too.
I came to NCAT primarily because of how good the engineering program is.
Why did I choose A&T? I went to a predominantly white high school, and from sophomore through junior year, I was one of the only and then one of two black kids at the school, and I really wanted to connect to my people while also being to do what I love, which was engineering, working with my hands, and I visited the school my senior year, and I fell in love with it instantly. It was like, I'd never been in a space where I felt like I was around so many of my own people, and that day I knew I had to come to A&T.
When I think of Aggie Pride, I think of how proud I am of the student body that makes up A&T. Every single day, daily, I see my students working hard, being ambitious, their driven qualities, their perseverance, and their continued willingness to strive beyond their limits and potential. And that's something that I'm really proud of. Like, it's a blessing, honestly, to be a part of this culture.
Aggie Pride to me means diversity. It means strength in numbers to me. You don't meet a lot of chemical engineers, but to me it just means having pride in what you do, being proud in who you are.
Aggie Pride means a lot to me. I have always seen the importance of attending a historically black college or university, and even though I never really knew which one I was going to attend, I knew that I was going to attend one. Finding your strength, finding your talent, and completely diving into that to make the world a better place. I believe A&T is the perfect it's the perfect starting point for you to pursue your dreams. There's so many opportunities here.
Aggie Pride means to me is basically producing renowned individuals dedicated to excellence, or being an excellent person in every room that you stand in, even the ones where you are the only person that looks like you. I chose A&T because of how many alumni that I've seen that even the people that step just one foot in this HBCU and inherit the values of being an Aggie and see just all of the many successful things that they've done. And I know for sure I'm called to be successful, so why not come here to a successful, illustrious college?
I chose to come to North Carolina A&T specifically because the culture and the experience that I seen from a student standpoint. Originally, I was supposed to go to Florida A&M, but as I did more research and did more digging, I did not find that student experience that I thought I would be looking for. I didn't see that student pride. I didn't see that the student connections. I didn't see any of that from the research that I did. But as soon as I looked up North Carolina A&T on TikTok, Instagram, social, just a quick web search, a whole cultures and experience all just were thrown at me, and I was just like, being from the Midwest, I was looking for something more in life. I wanted to search for people who were like me, people who grew up like me, and people who grew up in the Middle East South, in the East Coast South, that had experiences that I would have never known anything about.
And I chose A&T because it was close to home and I needed to be close to my family. I got younger siblings that being around them so that I could watch them grow meant a lot. Great experience. This is honestly way better than I could have even imagined it playing out, so yeah.
The reason I chose NCAT is because ever since I was little, I watched a drumline movie, and I've always been into drums and all. I knew what it was really about. It was really about a different school, but it gave Aggie Pride A&T. So I chose A&T because of that.
And I really chose A&T just because I saw a lot of opportunities here. Like, I was really amazed when I came on my tour, and I really didn't expect it to feel like such a home so quickly, and I'm glad I came, for real.
Aggie Pride to me means just being proud of coming from such a unique institution that serves such a diverse student population. It's so fun being outside and just being an Aggie and rooted in the history that HBCUs have. I love my Aggie Pride. I'm a first-gen student, and I wouldn't want any other experience.
Yeah, I chose North Carolina A&T because it was one of my top HBCUs. I was going in between Howard or North Carolina A&T, but I just wanted to get that experience out of state because I'm a student at Herndon High School back in Virginia.